And what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Weekend Warbux. Yes, it's been a little bit of time since we've done one of these about, detailing the car and things like that. But I kind of have a good reason for that, and that is because I didn't get any product in the talk about. But today we're going to be talking about the Chemical Guys Hex-Logic buffing pads. Now, I kind of got this in by accident because I added this to my Amazon subscribe and save, and I forgot to take it off my subscribe and save, and it ended up showing up at my door today. So I figured, hey, let's just talk about it. Also, it's a great deal with this subscribe and save with the Hex-Logic pads because it is a kit. It comes in, I think it's like 7 pads and some pad cleaner. Now, if you get this on the Chemical Guys website itself, I think it's somewhere around $55, $54, I believe it is. But with Amazon subscribe and save, $37. So that's pretty awesome. Hell of a savings, and you can renew it every 6 months, whatever. And anytime that it's like, hey, you have pads ready to do, you can be like, no, I don't need them yet. So you can just cancel it. Anyways, so that's pretty awesome. But I want to talk about all 7 pads today. But first, we're going to talk about the pad cleaner. I don't know if that's going to focus the way that it should. Probably not. But this is the polishing pad cleaner by Chemical Guys. And what this does is, if any of you have ever used like polishing pads, whatever it may be, when you're cutting or just, covering your car in wax, polish, whatever, like your pads get clogged up. And it really doesn't do the job that it's supposed to, after a while. So what this does is help break down all the polishes. It's like a citrus cleaner or whatever it is, and you can scrub this out with your polishing pad brush, a little bit of hot water, warm water, whatever, and it breaks it down, and your pad's back to new. You can even use this after you're done completely and let your pads dry. That's pretty awesome. So I would use this. I know some pads in the past that I've used, like Meguiar's, they say they're like, yeah, throw them in the washing machine. I've done that, but I don't like doing that because then I get like polish and wax in my washing machine, and then I have to rinse the washing machine itself. It's a pain in the butt. Whatever. I'm glad that I have this now. So let's talk about all the Hex-Logic polishing pads today. We're going to start with coarse to the finest, I guess is the best way of putting it. So the first pad in here is going to be your Hex-Logic Yellow Pad. Let me see here. From what this is your heavy duty cutting pad right here. This is going to be good for you, especially if you're using any kind of like compound right off the bat that you need to cut with getting maybe some light scratches out. Remember, if anytime you can grab a scratch with your fingernail, that's not buffing out, regardless of what you want to use. Maybe wet sanding. Yeah, this comes with this Hex-Logic. Nice. This is definitely a firm pad. It has the backing right here, so this is gonna be the same with all the pads. This is gonna be like your Velcro hook and loop, I believe is what they call it. Backing plate. It's not sturdy. I've felt more sturdy pads, backing plates, I should say. But we'll see what this is. This is going to be a 6.5 inch, 6-inch pad, whatever. I forget what it is. But I will be using this with my 5 3/4 inch backing plate with my Meguiar's DA polisher. Next up is the orange. This is a medium heavy cutting pad. This will be for swirls, scratches, any kind of oxidation. This is a nice feeling pad also. I feel like this would really work well. This would probably be my more go-to pad than anything. Because, most cars that I've worked on really only have like light swirls, things like that. And I think this would be probably my best to go with right off the bat. After that, we're going to be having the green pad, which is the heavy polishing pad for moderate swirl removal and finishing capabilities. So this pad, definitely a lot softer pad. Again, still with the Hex-Logic hook and loop backing. I think I would probably use this if I were maybe using some kind of like cleaner wax, cleaner polish, I would think. I could be wrong. Again, this is all something that you got to test out yourself. But it's good to know that you have these different levels of pads that you can use on your car. Remember, always start with the finest thing first, and then get more aggressive as we go along. All right, next up, the white pad. This is going to be right here. This is also the light polishing pad for light defect removal and fine finishing. That's pretty cool. This is a pretty soft pad. I don't know why, but I feel like this backing plate feels more stiff than the other backing plates. So that's just my personal opinion on that one. All right, then next up, we're going to be having the blue pad right here, which is a soft finishing pad for like spreading glaze, your polishes, wax, whatever. Very soft pad. Very, very soft pad. Feels good. This would probably be my, I'd say maybe second go-to pad, because I do like to get a nice even coat with stuff before I actually go in with the cutting and whatever. So I could probably get a lot of use out of this blue pad right here. Next up is going to be the black pad. This is the extra soft finishing pad for spreading sealant or wax fast and easy. I stand corrected. This is probably going to be my second or third most used pad. Definitely a soft pad. I've used like the black pad with McGuire's, and this really does feel exactly like that. An easy spreading pad, which is good because you get that nice thin layer, and then you're able to wipe it off very gently, easily. This pad is going to be super good. And then finally is going to be the red pad. And this is the ultra soft finishing pad for spreading premium sealant and wax coatings. My guess, I would probably use this more for the Jetseal. We have talked about this in previous videos. That link is in the playlist, probably somewhere at the end of this video, wherever. Maybe I already have the little eye thing up top. I don't know how this works. It's YouTube. It changes all the time. So this red pad is very, very, very soft. Like that feels good right there. That feels really good. Really. Anyways, so yeah, I would probably use this with Jetseal, and maybe like butter wet wax. I don't know. I think this would be, again, this more of the sealant than anything. So great selection of pads. That's it. Again, it came with the citrus cleaner, $37 on with a subscribe and save. If you don't have that, maybe sign up for it. It's well worth it with Amazon. I think if you don't have it, it might be $43, I think. Don't quote me on that, and that's as of recording this. The price could have gone up or went lower by the time you subscribe to this, or by the time you watch this video. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Eventually, we will do some more videos where I will be testing each of these pads out, or some of the pads. I don't want to open them all up just for the hell of it, but I will be testing some of the pads out in the future. So until then, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and it was kind of helpful to you. Again, super inexpensive for 8 items. Can't really complain about the price. $37. I'm not going to go wrong with that. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. We talk about this wonderful kind of stuff every now and again, but also, we talk about other awesome stuff on this channel. So you guys have a great day and stay awesome, and I'll see you next time.